12 News Eye on Agriculture with Britton Rucker.
A milk company in KC showing their love for the Chiefs. How they're using their bottles to show just how much they love their hometown team. Plus, part 3 with Roger McOwen as we take a look back at the biggest cases of 2023 in the ag litigation world. And John Deere and SpaceX teaming up to make the lives of farmers a little bit easier. We'll show you how coming up on Eye on Agriculture. Good evening and welcome into Eye on Agriculture. I'm Britton Rucker. A small town in southwest Kansas could soon see their economy take a hit after one of their biggest employers closed their doors late last week. The Kansas Dairy Ingredients facility in Hugoton confirmed the plant's closure, leaving dozens of workers without a job. The executive director of the county's Economic Development Board believes what hurt the company was growing too big too fast after expanding the facility that opened back in 2013. He said he knew production slowed last month, but he did not anticipate the business closing.
You know, they started building 12 years ago, and they did this addition, and I think they even had a phase 3 later on. So I don't know what they's going to do on phase 3, but it was a shock. We still can't believe it, and it's not good.
We reached out to the KDI and the Kansas Dairy Association for more specifics on why the facility closed. KDI said they would follow up once their team is ready to share, and the Dairy Association said they did not have any information at this time. Now, it's not unusual for businesses in the Kansas City, Missouri area to show their love for the Kansas City Chiefs. That includes one milk company, which has been part of the community for decades. And as Alan Shope found out, they're using their bottles to show just how much they love their hometown team.
Milk into my family has been from the day I was born.
Yeah, Barbara Shatto with Shatto Milk Company says the dairy has been around for nearly 80 years.
I grew up here helping my parents milk cows.
Yeah, it's been a huge part of Kansas City and the northwest Missouri community, moving from 80 cows to more than 500 now, churning it out year after year and officially to the public in 2003.
It's just been phenomenal.
And so has this little bottle dedicated to the Kansas City Chiefs.
My husband always said he wanted to make milk fun for people.
And this one is a winner.
Chocolate cherry is just a specialty milk that we did for the Chiefs, because whenever they do something big, we do something big for them.
Yeah, these unique Chiefs bottles have become one of their best sellers, and every time the Chiefs win something substantial, they change.
Our cows moo when they hear the Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl, maybe.
Shatto has been making milk from their farm near Osborne for more than 20 years, but these specialty Chiefs chocolate cherry mix bottles came to Kansas City about the same time Patrick Mahomes did.
We've actually sent our chocolate milk and winning milk with Andy Reid and Mahomes on the plane when they went to the Super Bowl.
And they're hoping the cows and the Chiefs can churn out another one.
If they make it and they get going to the Super Bowl, look out, because we're going to have a new specialty bottle for them.
Something we're all more than half and half about.
It makes milk fun.
Kansas farmers say they've dealt with major losses due to drought conditions in recent years, but another issue they've faced is the extreme heat. A recent study by K-State and other organizations found over the past 40 years, net farm income decreased by 2/3 for every 1 degree Celsius of warming. We talked with some Kansas farmers who say extreme heat has been on the top of their mind because they've seen the drought as a more pressing issue.
Thinking about the last couple years, they've been pretty tough years. We haven't had much rain and really haven't harvested probably a half a crop on most crops. You know, our gross revenues have been off by probably as much as 40%.
Over the last 40 years, there's been a 7% increase in the number of days with extreme heat in the U.S. USDA's final crop production report for the 2023 year shocked the market. Not only did the U.S. grow a record corn crop, but the USDA also increased its soybean yield estimate for 2023. Cotton yields, however, plummeted in 23, with cotton production dropping to the lowest in a decade. Now you can see Kansas in the light blue color, meaning we went up. USDA raised the national corn yield to 177.3 bushels per acre in the January report, which is a new national record yield. The USDA Rural Development Kansas Director announces that $2.8 million will be invested into renewable energy projects. The goal, to lower energy bills, boost energy production, and create some jobs. Most of those projects will involve installing solar arrays, many of which will be in Hutchinson and one in Newton. The USDA did not release details on when these projects would be completed. Coming up, the KLA is inviting you to their legislative meeting and dinner. It's taking place February 13th in Topeka at the Townsite Tower on 534 South Kansas Avenue. Go to the KLA website to register for the meeting and to book hotel rooms. All hotel rooms must be reserved by tomorrow. That's January 29th to receive the special KLA rate. Still ahead, John Deere and SpaceX teaming up to make the lives of farmers a little bit easier. We'll show you how next on Eye on Agriculture.